Today's video is about the idea of kind of a culmination of a lot of things that we've been talking about. The idea of creating that new world inside of us and letting our light shine. But I wanted to kind of bring it into, there's this Pete Seeger song, Turn, all the seasons, turn. There's a season for everything. And I wanted to bring it all together, the idea that there are also seasons inside of us, too. If you listen to Pete Seeger's song, there are seasons inside all of us. And those seasons culminate into this idea that we are very, very truly living Bible stories. Now, we are the stories of our creation. That we are creating stories. That if you read the Bible, or whatever book you read that is your religious book, those stories are us. I'm just using the Bible example here because you read it. But that those stories are us. Emmett Fox is a mythological thinker who I follow, and he talks a lot about how, Israel, what the guy named after he had to go, his brother and him had to fight all these battles inside all of us. That all of us have these battles that we fight. That we turn against what we do, we turn against ourselves. And that these battles are important because they bring us back to the core of who we are. They make us, I won't go into that, I'll go into more details a little more in another video, but the idea being here is that when you turn away from who you are and what you are, you become invisible to the world. You become what the world wants you to become instead of becoming who you really are meant to be. We're meant to be divine being, to flow, to have a flow going between the whole body. And when we cut that flow off for Sunday's reason, we stop talking to divine. I get that way. I get it with the week. I just got so busy with work. But always having that constant divine there is a very powerful message. Never knowing when or where that divine is going to happen is very powerful. You don't need to cut the flow off just because you're having a bad day. But if you really believe that you are following your own creation story, this is important. It is begin to allow yourself to listen to that voice. Listen to that quiet voice inside of you that's saying, create a new story. Begin to take your sword and your shield and begin to fight those battles that need to be fought. And begin to work on your inner battle. And become peaceful. It takes a long time. Become peaceful with yourself. Forgive yourself for all those transgressions and wrongs done to you. You do yourself. You can forgive everybody else too. But you gotta forgive you first. And that's what I'm learning. You gotta forgive yourself. I'm going back to what Fox was sort of saying, the idea that if we are truly the stories of ourselves, then we all go for that stuff. We all, not mistakes, but they're all what lessons that someone, another speaker I love, said, it's all lessons of love. It's just showing us how to love ourselves today. And if we truly, truly love ourselves, then that's a lesson. If we truly learn something from a quote mistake or something bad happened to us, or someone dies, whatever it is, we truly see love in that. That's an amazing gift. It takes a while. Sometimes it takes us a long time to get away from that situation and go, that was love. That's what love looks like. Mourning, shouting, joy, whatever it is, that's what love looks like. When we seek the darkness in ourselves, that's what we're going to see. We're going to see, oh, the world's half empty. There's war going on. There's famine. There's whatever there is going on. But we don't have to have it inside of ourselves. we can get rid of the famine and the war inside of ourselves. We can have the truth be the highest level it needs to be. But yet we're afraid that if we let that happen, the outside world right here, won't make any sense. It's not supposed to make sense. It's supposed to teach us a very valuable lesson that we're supposed to tap into and know those lessons are important to us. They are the lessons that teach us every day. Light, love, and unconditional peace. And then they teach us, don't do that, don't do this. Follow your dream, follow your heart. Don't become one with the word. It becomes too much of a dangerous thing. Create what is light with the word today, and you'll be in a better place. Thanks.